Today I wanted to do a how to build a wooden guinea pig cage part 2. I've already done one of these videos which focused a lot on how to decide how big the cage has to be and these kind of things. In this video I want to give you a more detailed look on the building process. We expanded our cage at the beginning of the year and for this we had to completely take it apart, so I took the opportunity and filmed it for those wondering what it looks like. First of all, what you need for a wooden guinea pig cage. You need OSB for the bottom of the cage, pond liner for the bottom, glued laminated timber boards for the sides of the cage and a few extra strips of wood, plexiglass and your profiles. These are all the essentials. Here you can see what the bottom of our cage used to look like. So the first thing you have to do is cut your OSB into the right size. Then you can put the pond liner on top. Depending on where you plan on putting your cage, it makes sense to plan ahead what might be useful. Our cage is on the ground, so we attached some small pieces of wood onto the OSB, so there are always a few centimeters between the cage and the floor. Make sure the pond liner isn't wrinkled and then attach the pond liner to the OSB. And here's what it looks like. We added some pieces of wood in the middle because the cage is quite big, so we wanted it to be really sturdy. There also needs to be a strip of wood that adds a few extra centimeters to the cage if you want to make a plexiglass front. If you've done that, you can make the frame for the plexiglass, also out of a few strips of wood. Now you only need to attach your UV profiles to the wood, and once you've done that, you can slide in the plexiglass. By the way, if you can't find any plexiglass, another name for it is acrylic glass, which I think is basically the same. You can then screw the timber boards to the cage, and after that the cage is ready for the guinea pigs. I also wanted to show you what our upper level looks like and how it is attached to the cage. The upper level looks like a mini version of the big cage, so it was built exactly the same. We used another of these timber boards which is screwed to both the upper level and the cage. A few centimeters of the upper level sort of rest on the sturdy frame of the cage. And this is how you build a wooden guinea pig cage. Expanding our cage took us about a day, and when we first built it, it took us about a weekend. But I also read in the comments under my last video that a few people said it took them longer than a weekend. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you guys on Monday. Bye!